Before we start off with the final part of our Buy, Sell, Keep series, make sure you go and check out our channel partners over at OneFootball. A link to download their app is in the top of the description down below, where you'll get all the live scores, all the live football news, and all the live transfer rumours. If you download the app, select Wolves as your favourite team, and you'll get all the push notifications catered to our club. As I say, free on Android and iOS, and free to download in the link down below. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Talking Wolves for the final part of the Buy, Sell, Keep series. We're looking at attackers today. We've already done it, defenders and goalkeepers and midfielders, so if you want to check that out before we start off today's video. My name's Dave. I'm alongside Matt Cooper. Matt, how's it going?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
Very good.
That sounds rehearsed.
Go on.
So, Tom Rouse, the old guy in the black, how's it going?
Awful.
Just want to say thanks.
We're going to be talking about midfielders today. I'm going to put a list of all the players that we discussed today in the description. If you want to copy and paste that, or let us know in the comment section down below who you would keep and sell out of that list and who you would buy it as well. Starting off, Ivan Cavaleiro. Is he a goner, you reckon?
He's a goner. Goner kebab.
Linked with a move to Fulham. I think we spoke about it earlier on a previous video that he's going to. Well, he was interested in Leeds as well. 8 to 10 million pounds.
How much?
10 or 10 to 12 rather, a little bit more. That's a good price. You're making profit on him. 7.5 million. I think we signed him for, didn't we?
Yeah, he's always been in the shadows, really, hasn't he? Because first season Costa was better than him. Last season everybody was better than him. This season I've been better than him. So you know.
I don't know, mate. That charity game. Every probably finished in chances.
Couldn't finish my dinner.
Yeah, I agree with you though. He can't last more than 60 minutes though, can he?
No, that is right.
I mean, it happens to the best of us, but it's just he just blows, doesn't he? So come on. So yeah, I think that's probably one of the main reasons why he hasn't featured so heavily.
Yeah.
And he's just not good enough for where we want to be. I really do like him though, because he tries his hardest and he has got that little bit of magic. He's explosive. He's the only real player that we've got. Well, Jota's that's turned up for the last year that was like explodes into space and gets shot away quickly.
By all accounts, he's the best finisher in the
Apparently so.
in the club, but
In the club.
he hasn't. I don't know. I think he hasn't. How many goals has he scored this season?
He's got
2 or 3 in the league.
2 or 3, yeah.
You know, he could have been better.
Yeah, so I think that's a sell. I think we'll make a profit on him as well.
Yeah.
And that's what folks are here for, aren't they? Raul Jimenez. Believe it or not, they're apparently... he's not going to leave, but Jimenez's dad, I think, might be his agent. And in the press, he said that clubs are contacting him about signing him. I don't think he'd leave, but...
Hope so.
He'd hope so.
It'd be the death of Finners.
And it would. And it's
Close his channel down. And Finners himself, yeah. How much would you sell him for? Just realistically?
Well, he's got to be at least 30. I think that's what we...
We're not going to sell him for the same money, are we?
Or what profit do we make on a Phobie? That
$2
percentage, again.
I reckon they won't sell him for anything less than
40. 35, 40 million, I would. How much?
How much? Yeah, 50 million.
I mean, he's not going to sell. I don't know why we're having this discussion. We're not going to sell him. But key part of, well, top goal scorer, wasn't he, at the end of the day?
Yeah. Unless you sign Ronaldo.
That's it. One day, maybe. Next up is a worrying one. Probably a collective sell. Held Costa. Frank
I'm not
Rijkaard.
going to say anything.
Yeah.
Because I'll get a lot of abuse.
All loan out, Tom. What would you rather do? Sell him or loan out? Because we signed him, 12.5 million, 15 million, was it?
13, I think.
Yeah.
But if...
You're not going to make a profit on him, though.
No, but the thing is, with Europa League football now, we are going to need a bigger squad, but we could sign somebody better than him. I don't know whether he deserves one more chance.
He's had a lot of chances, hasn't he?
It's very, very strange what happened to him, because without him we'd have been relegated to League One 2 years ago, whenever it was. But then he's just been... You can't keep blaming this injury that he had with his ankle 2 years ago.
I think he was a very good player in a very poor team. Now he's a poor player in a very, very good team.
Yeah. It's a shame.
I'd say it on every time I bring it up. I remember being at uni and an announcer had signed him and I was nearly windmilling in the living room. It was...
Or the permanent deal, not the loan deal.
No, the permanent deal. I could not believe it. The fee we paid.
Just after the Stoke game? Or just before the Liverpool game?
I was like, it was before the Liverpool game. I was like, he is going to be a Wolves legend. No doubt about it.
He nearly scored the the goal of the whole entire FA Cup against Liverpool.
Remember?
He's one of those that needs an arm around the shoulder, but I think it's gone past that.
He needs to kick up the back.
Even at the end of the season dinner awards, he just sat down. He didn't want to know. Didn't want to speak to anyone. I know some players are like that, but you can tell, like, even when he's warming up, it's like, I just can't be asked to be here.
It is so strange because all he needed to do when he came on, there's loads of games where he came on for the last 10-15 minutes, just run. That's what all fans know, really. Our football intelligence is if they're running hard and they look like they're trying, we'll clap.
Exactly.
He didn't do that at all.
He did do that.
Yeah.
That's a sell then, I think. Jota, arguably one of the best players.
He's going to be the best player in the league next year.
I saw that Everton valued Richarlison at 100 million. I wouldn't say Richarlison's a better player than Jota.
The only thing he's got over him is
I don't think that. I think Jota's.
Sometimes players do bounce off Jota as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it you that said it? Obviously, you look at that. No one's going to pay 100 million for him.
He's worth 100 million to Everton. So like Zaha's worth 80 million because if they lose him, they'll go down.
Exactly.
It's the turn of the year. He's been my favourite player. He's been so good, so direct, and he's got the beating of everybody. And he started to add the finishing to his game now. I know he got, was it 19 goals a season before?
Yeah.
How many has he got this season? Maybe 10?
He's slightly, probably in all comps, probably got slightly more.
And he had a very slow start to the season.
9 in the league.
I just hope he kicks off where he left because otherwise we're going to have the same bloody argument again, aren't we?
I was critical of him last year. I remember I said he should have scored 30 goals, the chances that he had. And he's improved now loads.
He can still improve on that part of his game. We did have some big chances where he should have buried them, shouldn't
he? But one-on-ones he's got better at. It wouldn't surprise me if Force was to give him a new contract in the summer because I know he signed one last summer when he signed permanently. They did the same with Neves, didn't they? Last year they gave him a big new contract. I'd be tying him down for 5 years.
He's unbelievable. He's unbelievable.
Next up, Matt's lover, Adama. What are we saying on young Traore? Still young.
Give him a 15-year deal. How long? Give him a pre-season, see how he does. He's not had a pre-season with Wolves yet.
He's different to Costa in that he hasn't had. We haven't had to give him a chance.
He's had to choose right as well.
Well, I don't know about that.
I think he is.
I bet you do. What are we saying about a right wing back role for him in the Europa next year?
Yeah. Anywhere really.
Qualifying in goal. In goal. I think in the Europa, early stages, he can get away with it. I think he should.
Burnley away, right wing back, best player on the pitch. Cardiff at home, best player on the pitch.
Did he play right wing against Burnley?
No,
didn't play behind?
No. Although he got found out a lot more against Burnley than he did against Cardiff because Cardiff offered nothing going forward. I see him more as a striker than because defensively he has not got a clue. You watch him; he's standing still, and there's players running past him.
I've said this before. Adama's got all the physical qualities to be a top player.
He's not clever,
but mentally he's absolutely he's dreadful.
You watch; they have two players warming up to come on, right? Say Cavaleiro and Costa and Traore, and they'll be ready at the same time. One will come on, and then they have to talk to Traore for about 10 minutes to tell him exactly what he has to do.
Nuno obviously they signed him obviously as a right winger, and that we changed the system, and I think that's kind of hindered his chances. But I still think there is a player in there. I don't know where that player is.
The thing is with Adama, he likes the ball at his feet. He doesn't like to chase the ball. He'd rather have the ball at his feet, which is what he needs to chase the ball. Yeah. You have him on your last defender with Neves, Matinho, ping the pass over the top, and he's in. He never did that to Jota a number of times this season, where he was playing the ball across and Jota was bringing it down every time. Leicester was a good example.
If you can get him to run in behind, then you've got one of the best wide players in the league.
See, for me, his best game was at Arsenal away when he came on for the last half an hour or 20 minutes even, and he had Rob Holding. He didn't know where he was because they were doing that. But he just couldn't finish. So that's what I want. I want him to be in the front two and just an outlet, just ping it over the top because he's got the beating of every single player in the league. I wouldn't have him at right back just because he's not clever enough. People will beat him and we'll concede loads of goals down that.
I don't think it's a problem against the lesser teams. I think it's a good option. It's a good outlet as well.
But I wouldn't play him as a right wing back though because he hasn't got. Because when he's playing in that position, he'll end up I remember against Cardiff, he started on the right hand side and ended up on the left corner flag because he hasn't got the discipline to stay in that.
I think he got better than that though, like conserving his energy. Like the start of the season, we like get the ball, like run. But sometimes that's not the best thing to do. Sometimes you need to make a few more passes and move it around the pitch. And he seemed to do that a lot more. He didn't want to beat everyone, every time he got the ball. But he's frustrating to watch. Even though I'll admit that he's so frustrating. But him and Jota are the only two players when they get the ball. The people on the edge of the seats.
Yeah,
I can see him being better next season, and with the
he didn't have a pre-season, did he? Did his shoulder?
He was injured, and he started under Tony Pulis.
Pony tulips, yeah.
Niall Ennis, I think he'll have some more first team minutes next season in Europe, maybe.
I think he. I don't know. I think he might be gone. I think they might sell
on a
him.
loan out.
Or loan.
Sell.
Yeah. What's the point? He's been. I mean, he's not young anymore. Is he? He's in his 20s.
He's 19 still.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
how old?
He just seems to have been around for a long time though.
Yeah, and I know he's had trouble with injuries and stuff, but he's not a Premier League player.
No.
From the very little I've seen of him.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see. I think he will get. I think he'll be in the squad a number of times this season, but he'll be. I think he's got to take. If he does get a chance, he's got to take it. It's going to be very difficult. I don't think Wolves aren't not going to sign a striker. They'll sign a forward man. So
it's very different from scoring goals in the under-23s to playing football in the Premier League.
Brighton Abakari, would you give him a new contract? Is the main thing here.
I thought that he had signed one.
They've been talks
because the stuff he's been putting on Instagram.
The club have got the option of triggering an extra year, and I think they'll probably do that.
Just for value as well.
Yeah,
really, I think.
But again, scoring goals at League One and playing well at League One is all very well, but
I think we all know there's a player in Brighton, but he's very similar to Adama.
So I saw someone say if Wolves were linked with someone in League One who scored like 8 goals, you'd be fuming. But because it's Bright, it's a fair point. But I really like him, but I just don't think he's good enough.
Leo Bonatini.
Sell.
Just give him one.
He's just as good as Andre Silva anyway.
Remember that?
Who said that?
Didn't matter.
We'll tell you after.
Yeah.
Rafa Mir.
Keep Wolves. We.
Well, the thing with Rafa Mir is a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's a great young player, done really well in the second division of Spain." I think he's scored about 4 goals in the second division of Spain.
Is wonders number 9.
Class.
Get Manny
on
that
note.
Yeah.
That was so funny. I'll never forget that. All the build up and then that first shot against Swansea.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Playing you turn up front, Jamie Vardy.
Definitely. Jamie Vardy.
Solomon. Did you
Rondon.
Did you? Not Mitrovic. I don't Mitrovic.
No, I think for the money he's not worth it. Rondon, Vardy.
There's no one who's gone down who you'd want to take over from.
No one from the 3 that have gone down now.
Cardiff didn't have a striker, did they? They played with that Patterson.
Yeah, he's like right back, centre mid. Yeah, that's it. I'm happy with the boys you mentioned there. Let us know your thoughts in the comment sections down below. Which attackers would you sign? Who would you get rid of? Who would you look to keep? Make sure you hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you all next time.